Hi, welcome to the Mortgage Spotlight. I'm Kieth Hobart with the Hobart team. Please click the subscribe button to get more content like this and other valuable areas of home buying and home mortgages. On this week's episode, we're going to talk to you about down payment assistance. We're going to talk about specifically Washington State and the Washington State Housing Finance Commission down payment assistance program. Ins and outs, all the pros and cons of the program, and why it's a great thing for a lot of home buyers, not just first-time home buyers. This program in a nutshell is a down payment assistance program provided to you by the state. So it's considered what's called a silent second. So the down payment assistance program through the Washington State Housing Finance Commission is a great way for home buyers to get help with their down payment. And so what that means is you're getting actually a down payment of up to 4% from the state, and it just sits there in second position. There's no interest on it, there's no monthly payments on it, literally sitting there in a silent second position, not accruing interest, not doing anything. If your balance was $10,000 on that original loan amount, it'll be $10,000 when you go to pay it off. Now, the only time you have to pay this second loan off is either when you refinance or you sell your house. So definitely keep that in mind when you go to selling. If it's years down the road, it's kind of easy to forget that you have that second in place and your proceeds may not be as much as you thought they were. So what we're seeing a lot more these days is home buyers either have money for their down payment or money for their closing costs. They no longer have enough cash to close to cover both of those. And because of that, this is an excellent program for you to help get you into a house even when you don't have all the necessary funds to close for both a down payment and your closing costs. And the reason why that is because back in the day when we could negotiate closing costs paid for by the seller, you could literally get in the house with almost nothing out of pocket. But now, since you do need some more out of pocket and you may not have enough for both the down payment and closing costs, this is where this program steps in and helps you cover the shortcomings. So essentially, you're getting this down payment from the state. And again, what we're using it for a lot of times is truly that down payment. And then we're encouraging a lot of people to come up with their own closing costs. Again, in this competitive housing market, you do need some money to be able to put a deal together, quite frankly. So if you're getting up to the 4% from the state, that'll cover most of your down payment, if not all of it. And then you're using your funds to come up with all the closing costs. And this actually puts you in a much better position for negotiating wise, because now you no longer need to rely on possibly trying to negotiate with a seller that doesn't need to negotiate. You no longer need to try to raise the purchase price to cover some of your closing costs, or just trying to get creative with possibly gift funds from a family member or a multitude of other things, trying to come up with that additional down payment / closing costs needed. This is a great way around that. So if you're in a hard time because you are having to raise the purchase price to try to cover some closing costs, you just don't have enough money for both the down payment and closing costs, or you just want to see kind of what some options are out there for you that might be a better fit, please reach out to me. Be more than happy to kind of walk you through, again, all the ins and outs of this program, really help educate you on it. Overall, it's a great program, and we would love to get you on the path to homeownership. Thanks again for watching. Any questions, please leave them in the comments and we'll get in touch with you.